Hi, I'm Jeff. This is my 3D printer here. This is a printer that I've been developing since early 2015. It is built with welded tubular steel, some laser cut parts, some water jet cut parts, some TIG welding. It uses a crossing gantry style system, kind of like Ultimaker. This is a little bit different. I'm using square linear rail. Ultimaker system uses round rod, turns the rods, and he slides on the rods. This, I have rotary rods that are separate from the rails. The motors are all NEMA 23. I run them off of a Duet 2 Ethernet with a Duex 5 expansion board. That expansion board gives me a lot of flexibility. Eventually I hope to do a quad Z leveling system much like the rail core. The thing that lets me do is a multiple zone heater on a tool, which this extruder on here needs to have, and I'll go into that. This is a pellet extruder, something I've been developing since the summer of 2018, and I'm gradually refining and improving it. My first print with that head was April 2019. I had my 4 first test prints at VERRRF in the back of the second building, so not a whole lot of people really noticed it. That pellet head system is a 4-zone heater, has a chromoly barrel, chromoly screw, plated, nitride hardened before the plating. Same system that a lot of full-scale extruders use. They may use something. I'm using a compression screw, which is what the full-scale systems use for getting a good extrusion and good injection, good compounding. I was hoping to have this running to present in this video, but unfortunately I had a jam in the pellet system, another improvement that I intend to make. But anyways, this is, I'm showing, like, that's the part right there. The part was supposed to be in an organizing tub, now it's just a tray. But I'm happy with that. It's an important result for me. Every time I run it, I try to dial in, make an adjustment, change something on the head or about the machine. This is an incomplete gallery of the prints that I've made with this printer. Okay, we have an example here. This Coke bottle is one of the early ones. I had a little bit of a cooling problem at the top, but I've solved that since, and I tend to not get that anymore. The jet next to it is also pellet extruded. Dragon is filament, and the twisted lobes is filament. The jet with a lot of colors is filament, where I tried to mix in random colorant. And that's actually kind of interesting in itself. This is the colorant I mix, or these are the pellets that I have, and you can see that colorants aren't mixed very densely, which is intentional. The part next to it is clear without colorant. The Aria Dragon is filament based, not pellet based. I do believe the jet is a pellet based print. The wastebasket was my first carbon fiber based print. It doesn't have a bottom, but it was kind of interesting. It helped me dial in for carbon fiber PLA. Here's a Coke bottle. Would have come out pretty nice if I didn't run out of pellets, but there it is. I'm really happy with it. So it might be a planter for all I care, but it's kind of a nifty little piece. I developed some Lego style bricks, but this is much larger. I mean, we're talking about 50 millimeters wide. The brick height is about 60 millimeters. Length is 200 millimeters. So it's pretty much a scaled up version of the Lego brand bricks, but bigger and a lot more color variety built into the brick itself. Here's the pellet extruder. It's fairly complicated and heavy and large. The whole head weighs about 5 kilograms. It can hold about 1 kilogram of pellets. Maybe I can even show you the pellets are carbon fiber PETG, something I've been experimenting with in the last couple weeks. Anyways, you can see the tray that I made. It was supposed to be an organizing tub, but it's a tray now because I had a jam. The beads are 1 millimeter tall and about 2.5 millimeter wide, about the cross section of 1.75 millimeter filament, but I'm just printing it in just one go without even a filament intermediary. It just goes. Anyways, that's a quick overview of the printer itself and the pellet head and the parts I've been making with it. I hopefully you enjoyed it. Maybe some other time I can elaborate on what I have here and how I did it. But for now, have a good day.